Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Mr. Playbabe, and today I have this new commentary for you. So I actually got this gameplay the other day when I was playing with a couple of my teammates, and we were playing CTF in league play on this raid map, and something actually pretty crazy ended up happening. I don't really want to ruin it, but I'll give you the gist or the down low of it. So these guys, we were up 1 flag to 0, and they ended up capping 3 flags. So it was 3-1 or 3-0. We ended up getting the second one. And there was about 20 dying seconds left in the entire game, right? So we're like, oh, we're going to lose. And then let's just say someone clutches up, and the flag gets run in somehow, and up through middle, and about 10 or 11 seconds. I don't know. It's pretty insane gameplay. I was hoping to have this gameplay actually, so it was a live commentary. So what you did listen to in the game was a listen in from my team and my teammates that I play with that are on my Call of Duty competitive team, and also, you know, the random fourth person that we did have in with us. So basically, yeah, you would be listening to a listen-in, and we were pumped. Like, I was jacked up. I was getting my team pumped up. We were screaming. We were getting happy. And even though it was just league play, like, we were having a great time. Everyone was making their kills, clutching up. And it was honestly a fantastic game. You know, as a team, we're working together really well and have been the last couple weeks trying to grind it out. We have a LAN tournament coming up in our city, and we really want to win that to put our name out there and then start moving up in other tournaments and traveling and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the dream, and that's the download of the game. So basically, besides telling you what the game is about, I want to just talk about like the team and my teammates that I do have. That 2 of them are actually in this game. One is Skyhood Fave, and the other is TJ Nextmare, and then myself. And then we recently picked up a 4th for the tournament. He used to be a very, very, very well-rounded Halo 3 competitive player, Halo competitive player overall. Like he's a beast. Let's put it that way. His GT is Brewster. And he is going to be our 4th for the tournament. We're going to pick him up for the tournament and hopefully get him to be a crucial part of our team and take this title. It's actually the first ever video game expo that my city has ever seen. And there's a Black Ops 2 main stage Call of Duty tournament, 4v4 MLG variant rules. And then there's also League of Legends 4v4 tournament also taking place, a Smash Bros for the Wii tournament taking place. I do believe they also have vendors that are going to be set up selling computer, PC, gaming related items and hardware, software, accessories, things like that. You know, basic things you'd find at an expo or, you know, local shops and stores. Basically will be found at this event, this video game expo in Fredericton, New Brunswick in Canada. Another thing they have is they're actually they're in cohorts with cohorts with 2 or 3 larger well-known companies and tournament runners in Canada. Probably not mainstream as MLG like in the other part of North America, like the US and stuff like that, but it's very, you know, homegrown to Canadians. There is Toronto-based Canadian esports, which has no Call of Duty aspect to it whatsoever so far. They are in part with this tournament that is coming up, and I saved that flag but dropped it. Anyways, this is their first cap, but I'm getting off track. Let me keep going. So basically, the Canadian esports organization or association just mainly focuses on League of Legends and not very much other games. Not much to be said about them, but they're awesome people, and they have been putting up tournaments for a long, long time. Mostly Barcraft. So what Barcraft is, if you don't know what that is, it is when there is StarCraft 2, and it's basically in a bar or a pub, and it's a tournament. And people go there and they have drinks and such, and they watch great games of StarCraft 2 and such, and it's just a really good time. There's food and stuff like that. So they're actually part of this in the makings for this tournament and the backgrounds of it, and they're actually being a part of it too. So there's actually going to be a Barcraft at this. It's open till 2 a.m. so it's going to be beer being served by our local made brewery here called Pickaroons. So there's going to be that, and also there's going to be food being served also, because it's like a bar, so it's like a pub kind of scene. It's going to be the Bar Craft, and they're going to be showing the SC2 tournaments that we'll be playing this weekend, I think, on big screens until around 2 a.m. So it's pretty cool. So it's basically a tournament. For a couple of games. There's also the expo. Like, there's a bunch of companies coming, people selling stuff, vendors, mostly anything you can imagine. It's basically like a E3 or such, but smaller, way smaller based, but hopefully it's going to get big sometime. And it's also, you know, a tournament. It's the first ever one. This is the trial run for it, basically. I actually know two of the people that basically helped make this arrange, that owned their own local company here, or not really a company. It was a school-based organization for the university college here called Atlantic Gaming, because we live in Atlantic, Canada. So the logo is AT, capital LAN for local area network for landing, TIC Gaming. And they actually put on 2 smaller tournaments over the last 4, 5, 6 months. One being Halo 4 when that first came out, and then of course Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 4v4 competitive. Same with Halo. So they did that, and then they just wanted to expand it. I actually had a chance to talk with the big head behind this, the 2 big heads that actually decided to, you know, start the push and the move towards the competitive players that do live where we do live, and try to, you know, make something happen, because they were always competitive gamers to themselves for such a very long time when it came to Halo and things like that, that now they just thought that they should push for it to be like, you know, what anyone would hope something like that would start out to be a big event company such as MLG, etc., UGC, EGL, and Gfinity, which is actually taking place today and this weekend. So, that being said, the first 2 went well. Very small. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you're starting out. They went very well. I played in both of them. I'm not a very good Halo player. Just went for the fun and for the scene. And then I went to Call of Duty. Actually came 2nd or 3rd place. Choked a lot in the tournament. It's all good, though. Practicing a lot lately. New team. Whatever. So, that being said, there's that. And then, so there's the tournaments, and then also there is the Barcraft, and, you know, just a bunch of good stuff that is happening. And it's gonna be actually a big event. Like, there's around 300 or 400 people for just being its first event and being in a city that's not even has about 1 million people in it. We probably have like 100,000, 200,000 people living in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And there's even people traveling 7, 8 hours away to come play in the tournaments. So it's awesome. Like last time the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 ladders, we had like 3 or 4 teams in each ladder. It was done in 8 hours. This thing runs 3 days. So basically 2 qualifying days, and then I think it starts on Friday. No, it's Saturday. Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so basically a qualifying day and then championship Sunday or something like that. So hopefully we'll be able to impress there, and there's gonna be a lot of people there too. So you never know. Like maybe there will be people there looking, and if you do come in first, if they can see the potential in you, then you might even pick up, you know, some local sponsors to start out, gear and such like that. So it's obviously a big outlet to get into what we want to do. I know 3 of us really want to actually, you know, move on with this. One guy's just in it for the fun, basically. Like he works 64+ hours a week, and you really can't do anything about that. Like he's graduated high school, he's trying to, you know, finish his schooling in college and just move on, and that's totally fine. But you know, for us other 3, like this is something that we know that we can do and that we want to do, and we're gonna try to make it happen. So that's basically what we're going to do, and that's the rundown also on the FGX, the Fredericton Gaming Expo. So right about now, this is Skyhood. So if you can see Skyhood Fade, this is my teammate. Usually I'm OBJ player, but we decided to go for a push, and he was there at the time being to pull the flag. So that's totally fine. So what ends up happening here, I don't know if he dies and drops it, but I do know we get a cap, because we have to put it up 3-3. Okay. So he's going to make this kill, probably run the flag. Someone kills their teammate, coming up here soon. And then he's going to run the flag in. So that's going to put us at 3-2 right now. I just spawned in. So there's 1 minute and 12 seconds left right now, and there is basically enough time for a push. Realistically, if you don't have a flag 15-20 seconds left in the game, then you're not going to win. You have to get that flag, and you have to make your major push, and you need to win your gun battles. So I die right here. There's 50 seconds up right now. I'm going to spawn in. So I don't know if I die. I'm just gonna wait because I haven't seen this rock. Okay, so there the flag's being pulled. It's going poolside. I do believe we both get taken down right here. Okay, and this is when the play brings out. Okay, there's 35 seconds left on the clock. These kids were all masters. We were playing as a team. We weren't even ranked yet. We're probably platinum. It's 4v4, right? There's number 1. There's number 2. And there's number 3. That is 3 people down. There's 1 guy up, 4 of us. Skyhood's gonna pull the flag. He's gonna run it up middle. As you can see, there's 12 seconds left right now. I'm gonna get the kill on pillars. There's their team. We're running it up the middle. There is 5, 4, 3. I make the kill. 2, 1, 0 seconds, and he puts a fucking flag in. That was 0.4 seconds left on the clock. And he pulled in that flag, and I went on a 5 kill streak. I picked up the 3 that were pushing our spawn. I picked up the guy, then again on the pillars, trying to get the flag carrier kill. And then I also saved the flag carrier in our own spawn, because all he had to do was knock me down off art on that art door, and then shoot the flag carrier in the back. So basically, that was a big play for me. We were all really pumped, and we were all, screaming, and we were pretty pumped. And then right here, we got all quiet, right? Because 3 of us just got blamed out, and there's 3 of all the enemy team was up, and then I get fucking spawn killed. So I'm getting kind of pissed, right? It's just one of those things when you come out of that with all the charisma and stuff that you just had from getting that amazing flag cap and that 5 kill streak to pick up your Hellstorm, and that Hellstorm's gonna come in handy. So it was honestly a big play and a big turning point in the game to go from a 3-1 deficit up to a 3-3, and getting a flag cap with about milliseconds left. That's a teeth biter, and it's pretty insane. So this is basically what I do on this map. This is why I'm sitting here for a minute. It all comes down to this. What I tend to do is I have a dead silence ghost class, or I have a dead silence class, let's say that. And so what I do, see, he took out the kills, and I'm going to run this flag because I play OBJ. So basically what I do is I get in, I try to go around and get my teammates to take the other way around the map. So I am able to grab the flag, per se, and then the enemy team will think we're going on one side of the map. So what I do is put on dead silence and, ghost or cold-blooded, whatever you want to call it. I move around the other side of the map with a smoke grenade, and I pull their flag as soon as they get the teammates down, and I run back up the way I came. And if they die, then they're spawned up on my side, and they're already with me. So that's basically the play we try to run at the start of every round, because usually it works, and usually I am a sneaky bastard, and I have really good flag runs most of the time, because I started out playing Capture the Flag as my main game mode back in COD 4 World of War. So that puts us up by 1, and that was the first round overtime, and the other team has a minute 30 cap this flag. So right now we're feeling pretty fantastic, as you might be able to think we are. I'm pretty sure any team would be feeling the same way we are after being down a 3-0 deficit, or a 3-1 deficit, bringing up 2 flags, capping 1 flag with milliseconds left to spare, honestly. And then, bringing in the last flag in that first overtime round in under a minute and 30 seconds. So as you can see right now, there's about 47 seconds. I got knocked down, so my teammate, they pulled the flag. We were all, we're a little bit giddy right now. There's a guy in our spawn. I know people are going to be pushing up. So I decided to throw down my trophy on the sentry gun. I end up getting this kill. And my teammates top art, so I know that they're not going to be coming from there, or a pillars push. So I end up getting taken down. There's 28 seconds. So realistically, if they don't grab this flag in about 15-20 seconds, then there's no possible way they're going to win. The flag can be run up the middle in 10 seconds, but generally you have to get down most of the other enemy team. So there's about 14 seconds. I get taken down in my zigzag. My teammate ends up picking up the kill. They're pushing up middle, trying to hold it down. 1 get 2, both of them get taken down. It's just me and 1 up, but there's 5 seconds left in the game. So basically, that closes it out, and we end up taking the game. So it was basically a 3-1 deficit. Got a flag cap. I picked up 3 enemy teammates pushing our spawn through middle. Ran up through the smoke. 3 up, 1 on defense for us. They had 3 down and 1 up. He grabbed the flag, ran it up the middle. I made the kill on pillars and made the kill in our spawn when he was on the flag carry's back to, save the game. And we ended up winning, and we got a flag run in about 10 seconds with milliseconds left to spare. Overtime win. So yeah, my name is Mr. Playbabe. You guys know where to find me. I hope you enjoyed this CTF gameplay, and look out for awesome things in the future. Call of Duty competitive related. Peace, guys. Until next time.